With the release of FNAF Secret of the Mimic, many mysteries were created and also solved. The game has been like a roller coaster ride when it came to many big lore reveals and solving mysteries from the past. Theorists have already started to dissect this game piece by piece to solve the story of a FNAF game with basically a narrative as clear as Sister Location. Fans are now asking though, what's the next after Secret of the Mimic? Well, of course the FNAF series still has a few announced projects, like the second movie or some more books. But what about the games? Well, if you think the FNAF series will be stopping here, then it can't be more wrong. So, what new release can we expect from the FNAF series? Well, let's start from the fan games, or better said, the official ones. We have Pop Goes Evergreen, which we still don't have a very definitive release date. Five Nights at Candy's 3, also pretty unknown with its development. And lastly, The Joy of Creation, with pretty frequent updates about all the new things added. This is what we can expect from the official fan games. But I hear you saying, I want to know about the official games. Well, from Click Team, we are expecting to see 5 Laps at Freddy's, the FNAF racing game, which, well, did not receive the best reception. I played it myself, and it still really needs a lot of polishing, but if we wait long enough, we will hopefully get something nice. Then from the Scott Cawthon 2.0 interview, we've gotten news about another game made by Megacat Studios, the ones responsible for Into the Pit, being based around Fetch, the first story in the second Fazbear Frights book. I have no clue when will this game even be officially announced, but I kinda think that they started working on it right after finishing Into the Pit. Mark my words. But what about another main entry in the series? The one which will follow the story of Security Beach and continue with it? Well, we really don't know right now. Only hint we have is from Scott, again from the second interview, where he said that another game is being worked on by Steelwolf Studios. What fans are theorizing right now, what this new project might be, is either a DLC for Secret of the Mimic, or the continuation of Security Beach, with fans labeling it Security Beach 2. The Secret of the Mimic DLC is most likely happening as we have already gotten hints from the SteamDB site. But what will it be based around? Most likely around Fall Fest, or the continuation from the original story from the game. These are two most likely options, but still might give us something very different. We'll have to wait for that. What I want the most right now though, is another game that will continue the story from Security Beach. Like, come on, Ruin ended on a cliffhanger, so another game is basically necessary. The name Security Beach 2 is pretty fitting in my opinion. It can be a game on a scale of Security Beach, but done right. Funnily enough, there was a leak about a FNAF AAA game which was called Security Beach 2. This leak is most likely fake, and I, for the love of my life, couldn't find it. I've looked everywhere on the internet, nothing. When it first came out, it threw some pretty wild and, in my opinion, pretty cool ideas out there that I would love to see in an official FNAF game. It's pretty nonsensical and most probably will never happen, but a FNAF game like this fake leak, I would adore. I will link a video explaining this leak in the description. A AAA FNAF game is something that has been teased all the way back in 2019, but nothing really came out of it unfortunately. And so people started making theories about it. FNAF movie game? Security Beach 2? All that. In my opinion, the AAA game being a continuation of Ruin would be the best outcome. We will finally get a game that may be bigger than Security Beach, but still being focused on the same themes and storyline, and the name Security Beach 2 would be perfect as well. A story of a grown-up Gregory going to the Mega Pizzaplex and finding corrupted Cassie. That sounds awesome. Which is ultimately what was in the fake leak. Even though the person making this leak sounded insane, the ideas they created, as I said before, I really liked. So, let me know which FNAF project are you most excited for. And if you ever think that FNAF is gone, remember, it always comes back. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you next time.